Dr. Disrespect has just put out a new statement on all the drama surrounding him and his alleged behavior. But to understand that, you need a little bit of context, so let's get into that so we can dissect the statement. If you like the video, it helps it in the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel. Let's not wait anymore though. This is all so stupid. So, back in June 2020, Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch. This was reported to be a permanent ban at the time. Soon after, Twitch sent the following statement to Dexerto. As is our process, we take appropriate action when we have evidence that a streamer has acted in violation of our community guidelines or terms of service. These apply to all streamers regardless of status or prominence in the community. Usually that doesn't happen, but when it happens to Dr. Disrespect, literally one of the biggest stars on Twitch, everyone's gonna sit up and kind of take notice. He then responded to this, of course, Champions Club, Twitch has notified me on the specific reason behind their decision. Firm handshakes to all for the support during this difficult time. And that was pretty much all he said. That was all that we knew at this point, until recently. Cody Connors, he got banned because he got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text. The case is closed, gang. Why? I'll get to my thoughts here in a second. I'm just going through this entire story. So this is all we knew at this point. This is all anyone knew. No one could tell exactly if this is true or not. A lot of people started reacting to it. But I want to say the one thing that I've had lawyers tell me this before, just shut up. Like, if cops pull you over and you're doing something, just be respectful. Don't say anything. Like, you have no reason to give them evidence against you, obviously. So just, hey, let your lawyer handle it. Just shut up. The doctor did not do this. Dr. Disrespect. Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the effing internet. I can't say curse words on YouTube, I'm sorry. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring on Monday. I would hazard a guess that any lawyer, if you are their client, they're just going to look at this statement, even if you bring them this, and they're going to be like, shut up. Don't say anything. There's nothing you can say that will make this situation any better. I'm just going over the recap of everything that is happening right now. There are a lot of questions being asked right now, but sadly for Dr. Disrespect, a lot more stuff has come out recently right now. As another Twitch employee apparently said, a member of the company's trust and safety team at the time of the incident had corroborated Connor's tweets, telling the site The Verge that Beam had used Twitch Whispers messaging system to attempt to arrange a meeting with a minor. Why do they... Oh, it's so stupid. But then something even worse happened. We got what seems to be a confirmation of some kind. I'm not saying it fully proves everything, but at this point, we may know already what happened, possibly, and that things that are coming out are being corroborated even further. Midnight Society, the game studio that Dr. Disrespect helped found, released him, and they cut all ties with him, and they said so in a tweet on June 24th. From the Midnight Society, on Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka Dr. Disrespect. We assumed innocence and began speaking with parties involved, and in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 50 developers and families we've employed along with our community of players. They have seen something. They know something. At this point, that's all we can say. For them to make a decision like this, I would hope and I would pray that nobody's acting rashly and just like doing something with barely any evidence to it. But if you're going to make a huge decision like this, and I think it's been brought up before. So this right here is a former game developer, and they said this. I mean, we know Twitch and Discord both know. There's a handful of people with independent knowledge of what went down in those circles. The fact that Midnight Society learned at least enough to make this decision despite how it may jeopardize their staff can't be stated enough. And it's not looking good for Twitch either, because apparently you helped cover this up in the eyes of people at this point. Dr. Disrespect has posted an entire thing. We're just gonna read it, and I'll give you the cliff notes of it. The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut through the, as you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down, so apparently it wasn't Midnight Society cutting basically all ties with him. They contacted him and they were like, we're all going to step away, just collectively, I guess. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. I just don't get it. He points to the fact, of course, that, nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I've never even met the individual. I would have to read the messages first to really go into all of this. But if you're sending maybe not even fairly explicit messages with a minor, maybe this was just something that could be construed as flirting, or maybe something that could be it could be seen as bad, maybe, but if he knows possibly the age of this person, and I think this right here is either around the time or before he was accused of cheating on his wife. Oh my God. Going over this again here, I felt like in 2018, I needed a fresh start. This is Dr. Disrespect. We needed to just be reminded about what life is really about. I probably will sleep in my waterbed tonight next to Mrs. Assassin, and we'll talk about in detail the specifics about the Champions Club and what that entails. There's no way this is tied together, right? Oh God, I'm gonna have to look more into this, aren't I? Now, from a moral standpoint, I absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. Yeah, it should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll, my own stuff. He'll own it. This was stupid. It's hard not to tie this with the cheating scandal that came out about him. Because he came out in 2018 with this. There was a lot we didn't know about this guy here, apparently. There was a lot we did not know. So he got paid the rest of his contract. So Twitch apparently, I would assume, did not see enough to actually report this as a crime or anything like that, or at the very least, everything stopped before it went across a certain line. I don't know. I don't see how, when you reach a certain level of internet fame, that for some reason minors and children just become something irresistible to you. If you don't know, Dr. Disrespect in the past, this is just me speaking now. Dr. Disrespect in the past was, I think, confirmed, he made it known, he cheated on his wife. It was a horrible thing. He came out and apologized or whatever, and apparently everything was fine. Everything was cool, apparently. Everybody was good. You go from that to this. Why? Why do you keep doing it? Why keep... I don't understand. You have everything to lose in this situation, and yet you just, it's not even like life is conspiring against you. You are the one making the whirlpool suck you in quicker now. You are the one making all of this happen, apparently, allegedly. And of course, this brings into question everything that has gone forward. Is he still doing this? Has he done anything else that we just don't know about? Twitch obviously needs to be investigated in some form or fashion. Did you cover up a crime, Twitch? Was somebody given hush money? There's so many questions to think about now. Every celebrity is apparently doing this, and now it makes me worried that if I ever get an audience or if I ever do anything, apparently the Illuminati's gonna come and put a chip in my brain that makes me a freaking the P word, because I don't know what I can say on YouTube at this point. So, why do you keep doing it? Dr. Disrespect, we are starting to see more and more confirmations at this point. Like, you throw away everything for a minor of some indeterminate age. I don't know, man. It's so stupid. I don't get it. I just wanted to put my thoughts out there. You guys, you just tell me what you think is going on. And, you know, how do you think the Illuminati chip works? Do they put it into your brain and then you become a pedo immediately? Do they give you like a freebie thing, or like is it you have to pay like a membership fee to keep the chip in? Like, I don't know. You all have a very good day. I don't care anymore. Hey, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like how I do stuff. I don't care anymore. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Don't throw your career away because you think, oh my God, it's a minor and it's, oh my God, it's so taboo. Don't. There's nothing to gain. You're ruining a child's life. You're ruining your life. You're ruining their parents' life. You're ruining your parents' life. You're ruining everything. Just don't do it. Just don't do anything. Allegedly don't do it. I'm gonna go now. My name is Tenwise. You can, subscribe on YouTube right now. You can do it right now. You can like the video even. You can go follow me on Twitter here. You can follow me right here. You can look right there. That is my thing right there. I'm a nobody, but you love me anyway, don't you? Nah, you don't. All right, just subscribe to the channel and do all that crap. Just bye.